Ever get an invitation that says black tie optional and think, what does that even mean? Or maybe you've stressed about what to wear to a job interview. Believe it or not, these modern-day dilemmas are part of a long, fascinating story about how we use clothes to communicate. Let's travel back in time and uncover the history of dress codes. For most of human history, what you wore wasn't a choice, it was a statement of who you were. Think of ancient Rome. They had what were called sumptuary laws. These laws dictated who could wear what, for example. Only the emperor could wear an all-purple toga dyed with a rare, expensive sea snail pigment. Senators wore togas with a purple stripe, and so on. Your outfit was like a walking ID card, instantly showing your rank and status. It wasn't about personal style. It was about maintaining social order. Fast forward to the Middle Ages and the Renaissance in Europe. Sumptuary laws became even more detailed. Kings and queens wanted to make sure no one looked more fabulous than them. These laws would specify the types of fabric, colors, and even the amount of fur you could have on your clothes, all based on your social class. A wealthy merchant might want to show off his success by wearing luxurious velvet, but if the law reserved that fabric for nobility, he'd be out of luck. Breaking these rules could lead to hefty fines or even confiscation of your fancy new outfit. This was all about visual hierarchy, making sure everyone knew their place just by looking at them. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries changed everything. Suddenly, thanks to new manufacturing technologies, textiles that were once rare and expensive became more accessible. The rising middle class could now afford to dress in ways that were previously reserved for the aristocracy. Not exactly a new unwritten set of rules emerged, the dress code of professionalism. This is where the modern suit comes in. The Victorian era valued sobriety, discipline, and hard work. The dark uniform suit became the standard attire for men in business and professional settings. It was a way to signal that you were serious, reliable, and part of the respectable working world. For women, the rules were different, but just as strict, often emphasizing modesty and domesticity. The idea of dressing for the job was born not by law, but by social expectation. In the 20th century, dress codes began to fracture and diversify. The counterculture movements of the 1960s challenged conformity in all its forms, including clothing. People started using fashion as a form of rebellion and self-expression. Then came the rise of business casual in the late 80s and 90s, especially with the tech boom in Silicon Valley. Why wear a stuffy suit when you're changing the world from a garage? Today, we live in a world with a huge variety of dress codes. From school uniforms designed to create a sense of community to specific attire for religious services that shows reverence, to the come as you are vibe of a casual startup. Each one tells a story and serves a purpose. So, the next time you're deciding what to wear, remember you're participating in a centuries-old tradition of using clothes to communicate respect, identity, and belonging. It's more than just fabric, it's a language we all speak.